Good day, everyone. You're welcome to today's class. My name is Miss Olaoye. Today we'll be looking at the subject numeracy, and our topic is time. Before we go on with our class, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're good, and I hope you're fine. Okay, I need a good attitude today in class, so I want you to pay rapt attention. Today we are looking at the subject numeracy, and our topic is time. Now we'll quickly move to our learner's objective. What's our learner's objective for today? At the end of a lesson, pupils should be able to identify the clock hand. 2. Read clocks to the hour and half past form. 3. Draw the time on each clock face. Draw the time on each clock face, especially o'clock and half past. Okay, now the next slide, we have reading clock in the hour form. Reading clock in the hour form. Now you can see the picture there. We have two examples there. Before we move deeply into the examples, I want you to note something. At the down part, we have the short hand, which is also the hour hand, and it goes round the clock twice a day. It goes round once, makes it 12 hours. It goes round again the two times, it makes it 24 hours. While the long hand or is also called the minute hand, and the minute hand goes round once every hour. It goes round once every hour. I hope you can see the difference between the long hand and the short hand. On the first clock, that's the short hand, which is also the hour hand, is on 10. The short hand, the other also called the hour hand, is on 10, and the long hand, which is also called the minute hand, is on 12. So now that long hand goes round every hour. That long hand is also called the minute hand. Are you with me? So whenever you find the long hand on 12, you know it is o'clock, and the short hand tells you how many o'clock. Now, what is the time on the first one? The short hand tells you how many o'clock we have there, right? So it means it is what? 10 o'clock. It means it is what? 10 o'clock. Are you with me? Okay, let's quickly move to the second example. The short hand tells us how many hours, how many o'clock we have there, right? Now, and our long hand 12 tells us that it is what? O'clock. So it tells us how many o'clock do we have. The short hand, it is what? 2 o'clock. It is what? 2 o'clock. Very good. So it means that if the long hand is on 12 and the short hand is on 3, it will what? 3 o'clock. If the short hand is on 5 and the long hand is on 12, it means it is what? 5 o'clock. If the long hand is on 6, if the long hand is on 12, and the short hand is on 6, it means it is what? 6 o'clock, and so on. We'll move to the next slide. Now, can you see the various clock face we have here? Let's try this out. So we have to draw the hands correctly. We need to draw the long hand and the short hand. We have to show the time on the clock face. The time down there for number 1 is saying what? 5 o'clock. Where do you think we'll write our long hand? Where do we draw the long hand? Since it is o'clock, it means our long hand will be on what? 12. Our long hand will be on what? 12, because it is what? O'clock. And our short hand will tell us how many o'clock. So since it is 5 o'clock, it means our short hand will be on 5. Very good. That is what we have in the second slide. Can you see it? So simple. We go to the second example. Are you with me? We still want to try answer the second example. What is the clock face? 3 o'clock. The long hand tells us o'clock, don't forget. So that means our long hand, since it's o'clock, our long hand will be on what? 12. And our short hand tells us how many o'clock. It means our short hand will be on what? On 3. Very good. Our short hand will be on 3 since it is o'clock. Can you see that? Okay, so don't forget, once we are on o'clock, our long hand will be on what? 12. And our short hand will be on the amount of o'clock. Once it is o'clock, our long hand is on 12. Once it's 1 o'clock, my short hand is on 1. Once it is 6 o'clock, my short hand is on 6. And my long hand is on 12. You get that? Okay, now we'll move to the next slide. Now we want to treat our half-past form. We want to treat our what? Half-past form. Are you with me? Now, don't forget that when your long hand is on 12, it tells you 8 o'clock. But now when your long hand is now on 6, it tells you it is half past. It tells you it is what? Half past. And the short hand will tell you what number have I passed. Are you with me? My short hand will tell you what number have I passed. Okay, the first example there, it is what? The long hand is on 6 and the short hand is in between 11 and 12, meaning it has passed 11 because your short hand will turn from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 before it will get to 12. So it has passed 11. So it means my time is half past 11. It means the time is what? Half past 11. So when your long hand is on 6, it means it is what? Half past. And the number it has passed, the short hand will tell you. So the short hand is telling us that it is what? Half past 11. Very good. We'll move to the second example. The long hand is on what? 6. And the short hand has passed what? What number has it passed? It has passed number 3. Very good. It has passed number 3, so it means my time is half past 3. Half past 3. Don't forget, when my long hand is on 12, it says o'clock. My long hand on 6, it says half past. My long hand on 12, it says o'clock. On 6, it says half past. Can we take the song again one more time? My long hand on 12, it says o'clock. My long hand on 6, it says half past. My long hand on 12, it says o'clock. Once it is on 6, it's half past. Very good. Okay, now we want to see another exercise. We want to try to draw the clock face when we have half past. We want to try to draw the clock face. Are you with me? Okay. The first one says what? Half past 3. Where do you think the long hand will be? Don't forget, when your long hand is on 6, it says half past. Okay. So since it is half past, it means my long hand will be on what? 6. And my short hand will just pass 3. That means that it will be in between 3 and 4. Let me show you that. Can you see that? Very good. Okay, we'll take the second example. When your long hand is on 6, it's half past right? So now the question says half past 5. Half past 5. Your long hand tells you half past. That means our long hand will be on number 6. Our long hand will be on number 6 because it is what? Half past. Now, the number 5 will tell us where it has just passed. Number 5 will tell us where it has just passed. So we're going to put our short hand in between 5 and 6. We'll put our short hand in between what? 5 and 6 because it has passed 5. Very good. Let's look at it. Good. So you can see it's so simple. Your long hand on 12, it says o'clock. Your long hand on 6, it says half past. Long hand on 12, it says o'clock. Once it is on 6, it's half past. Good. Can you take it with me one more time? Just one more time before we round up the class. 1, 2, ready, go. My long hand on 12, it says o'clock. My long hand on 6, it says half past. Long hand on 12, it says o'clock. Once it is on 6, it's half past. Bravo! Okay, so before we round up the class today, I want to remind you that we've been taking time and we looked at time from different angles. We looked at it from the hour form and from the half past form. Once a long hand is on 12, it tells you o'clock, and the short hand tells you what o'clock. If the short hand is on 1, it means it is what? 1 o'clock. And we looked at what? Half past. We looked at half past where we said that once a long hand is on 6, it means what? Half past. And the short hand will tell you where it has passed. We've come to the end of the class today. Okay, although we have exercises that we'll do afterwards, but for those that are not on our e-learning classes, you can join us via the number you're seeing on the screen. On the screen is a WhatsApp line. You can join us for more exercises, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are watching. We have our e-learning classes running from Mondays to Fridays. We have our morning sections and our evening section. You can feel free to join us. It's just at a little token where you can learn more and more and more at this time that you're at home. Okay, I love you all. Stay safe and be good. I remain your educator. My name is Mrs. Olaoye. So I say what? Bye.